Back in the day, in 1995, when I started in real estate, successful prospecting meant letter drops, door knocking, cold calling, more letter drops, more cold calling, calling past purchases, still more letter drops, still more cold calling, and so on. All geared towards having someone say those words, "I'm thinking of selling." Things have come a long way since then, and Box and Dice has built certain tools that make prospecting easier and more effective than ever before. So let's look at how you can use Box and Dice to execute on a prospecting strategy that will put you at the center of your community and will have people talking about you at dinner parties, calling you when they want to know something, saying hello to you down the street and at inspections, and most importantly, calling you when they want to sell. I call this strategy farming zones. It's perfect for when you can divide up your region into identifiable chunks that your community recognizes. For example, the village, the beachside area, or something similar. Let me stress that this is just one strategy, and I'm not saying it's the strategy you must follow, but in the absence of any other, it is the best place to start. Step 1, use Box and Dice's mapping tool to mark the boundaries of your farm area and set it up as a property area. Next, divide your property area into sub-areas, but make sure not to use a street as a boundary so you have both sides of the street in the same sub-area. Now start dropping letters. On Monday, drop 5 letters at the first 5 homes in your first sub-area. The letter should say that you'll tap on their door the next afternoon and should tell them the reason for the contact is to provide a service to your local community and to offer a free, no obligation appraisal of their home. On Tuesday, drop 5 letters at the next 5 homes and tap on the doors of the 5 homes from yesterday. The objective is to collect data and create a good impression. On Wednesday, drop 5 letters at the next 5 homes, drop off 5 brief appraisal letters at the homes you've inspected and tap on yesterday's initial letter doors. On Thursday, drop off 5 brief appraisal letters at the homes you've inspected and tap on yesterday's initial letter doors. In just 1 week, you'll have contact with 20 homes and you'll speak to or know about most of the occupants. Do this for 2 or 3 weeks and you'll know about everyone who lives in the street. Repeat this process for a year and you can cover 1,000 homes in your area. But that's not where it ends. As you list properties in your farm area, knock on every door in the street and introduce yourself and the listing. Get the names of every person in the street and watch your database expand still more. As you meet people that open for inspections in your area, find out where they live and again update your database and watch it grow. And of course, whenever you add a contact, add notes to the contact and set up a task template so that you know when and how to follow them up. Now that you've got a substantial database, drop off a seasonal real estate report at every home informing them what's happening in their area recently. This is easy with one of Box and Dice's many templates. Do this in addition to your blast emails and phone calls. But to really show your value, customize your service to your targets. This is where the prospecting actually starts. This is where you make a sale in a sub-area. Use your CRM to filter for owners in that sub-area and automatically send them a note saying you sold the house around the corner and if they want to know more, they should contact you. Or let's say someone wants to buy in a sub-area. Use your CRM to filter the appraisals in the sub-area and shoot them an email saying, I have buyers looking in your street right now. Or let's say another agent lists a property in your farm area, same deal. Send all of the owners in the area an email letting them know a property has been listed by another agent. These are all ways to establish yourself as the one in the know, the expert in the area. Combine this with some of the other strategies I've already touched on, and you're all but guaranteed to be the one they remember, the one they turn to when they're ready to sell. If you want to learn more strategies for using your CRM to become a rockstar real estate agent, just click below.